Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setups for today. So, nothing much in it. We had big, sort of big, what do I call it? Tech stocks got hiding. I was going to use some colourful language there, but anyway, tech stocks really got a hiding yesterday, and this little flag that was formed, or channel, should we say, I suspect that this is a rejection here. Maybe we get a double top and then a fall. Oscillators have crossed over and pointing down. They need to cross below the 80 before that actually means anything. And remember that oscillators are just indicators, so they're just helping you get a visual on what's happening. And this level has been kind of rejected. We have closed below the bar that rejected it, which is this one. Although this bar is more of like a wide-bodied range bar, in other words, a confused bar, tail body. So for me right now, this area is still an area of interest, and that's 35,650. 35,650 still an area of interest. As I said yesterday, that was the trend line. Then the trend line sort of kept getting steeper and steeper, going parabolic. We've broken the parabolic curve at the moment. The next thing to worry about is this trend line at the bottom, to be honest, and that is going to line up. I just want to get this perfect. That is going to line up right here at 34,688. So, with all that noise in your head, if we move down to the 3-hour, the picture changes completely, because now we have the 3-hour oscillators grouped to the downside. We do have a moving average crossover. The 33 and the 66 have crossed over, and the 155 here is also in the same area. Although we haven't crossed over, we are looking to find support there. So this little bit of price action in this area with oscillators like they are is of interest. What's not of interest to me is the fact that it's happening in between the two levels, so between 35,650 and 34,688. So pretty typical just before non-farm payrolls. It finds two levels and then sort of hovers between the two. And you'll probably find, if you do your homework, you'll probably find that there's big options levels either side of the price. So probably in these two areas, there's a huge amount of options that expire on either side, and that's kind of why we're just hovering in the middle. If we move down to the hour, and that's the one that we're paying attention to, trend has been fairly strong to the upside for the last couple of days. Is this a pullback? Is this a flag ready to break? The only thing that is going to validate that at the moment, and I'm just going to be cautious here, is this little swing higher here yesterday. I need a break and retest of that. That will break a downward trend line a little bit and give you some kind of a base to work off. And would also validate this double bottom here. So you've got this big engulfing bar, inside bar pattern here, oscillators pointing up. So that would validate that area. For me, what I'm suspecting is we're going to stay in between these moving averages here for today. So in other words, we're just going to hover. I'm just going to put another little level here, probably down there. So we're just going to hover between these two levels here, which is in the middle of the bigger level, until the data comes out. Once the data comes out, if it's a huge surprise in any direction, we're going to move in that direction. If it's like meh, then we'll probably just spike up and down, run around, and then just settle into a range. This week has been tough. It's not been a week that I've been interested in getting into. Very few opportunities to buy off support. So I'm set on hands more than likely today. Going to take a long weekend, leave it, come back on Monday. I don't see any opportunities on any of the indexes right now. I just see a market that is extremely volatile and looking to take my money, and I'm not prepared to give it away. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm erring on the side of caution right now. Might be the wrong decision. We may actually get the squirts, and that the bullish signals are stronger than the bearish signals. But the fact that we've got the mixed signals, the mixed bag of signals like that, I want to see us recapture some of the moving averages on the higher time frames before I start committing to the trend. At the moment, I think your trend, if you find one, is going to be on the 15 minutes. And if that's the way you like trading, like now, you can see the trend may very well have changed to the downside. It was up. This may very well be a reversal. You can see we're below the moving averages, so it is possible. but it's also possible that it just flies above here, takes out all the stops, and then moves the downside in its volatile state right now. So yeah, that's kind of my view. I think until non-farm payrolls comes out, I'll look at it then and see what happens. But at the moment, I'm on the sides. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Enjoy your weekend, and cheers for now.